Good morning, guys. It is morning. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I actually just woke up. I was supposed to go up with Christopher, but I also put a alarm clock 1 hour later. But I ended up sleeping in a little bit because I felt I needed it. I'm in this slump, and you can see it on the kind of quantity of my videos, which makes me a little bit sad. Also, the amount of clips that I actually record, and it's not a strange slump. It's one of those that always comes having such a good week in Greece. Coming back to Sweden, I kind of go into this phase of sorrow where I mourn the good feelings, basically. And that happens every time I become better and then become worse. So it's just a part of life, and it's just a part of this. And my shrink also says that it is a part of this. You can't really just cut it out. It will be there, especially when you go from feeling pretty great to really sick, and then feeling pretty great to really sick. So it's kind of sad. So I've been a little bit drawing into myself and just doing my own thing in my own little head. That together with having a lot of pain, and that it takes me some time to adjust from not having that much pain. I actually have worse pain in my hands and my feet since I came back here than I have before I went away. So that kind of also might tell me that sun is not good for me, sadly. I like sun. Sun is warm. I don't like direct sunlight. I never liked direct sunlight. But when you're on an island like in Greece and everything is white, they have like white walls on the houses and everything, then the sun reflects everywhere, and then you get the sun at you, even though you have your big hat and your long sleeve shirt that is really good for sun protection. Sun is out today again. It's really sunny and it's warm, and it's actually about 15 degrees so far. And usually when it's 15 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning, it will be around 22 in the evening. That is also one thing that Christopher and I discussed. What really is the difference between the heat in Sweden and the heat in Greece? Because there is something different that makes my joint not hurt this much. And one of those is humidity. In Sweden we have about a 20% humidity, and in Greece it was like 80% humidity. So yeah. Also, it's a less fluctuation in the temperature. Here we go down almost to under 10 at the evenings, and then we can go up to 25-30 in the day when it's a warm day. Of course, Sweden is usually kind of chilly, but in Greece you have a shorter temperature span. So it's basically you have maybe, I think when I was in Greece it were like 35 degrees outside. The last time when I was 16, it was 35 degrees at daytime and 25 degrees at nighttime. But so it might be that fluctuations is different. The weather is much more even in Greece than it is here. We have a lot of rain and cloudy weather that goes up and down during the day. In Greece you basically have sun all day. And it might also be the reason why I really love Florida and I really love Los Angeles, because the weather is a constant. So yeah. And one of the big reasons why I would prefer to move to America than live in like Greece or Spain is because I can't speak Greek. I can't speak Spanish. I kind of a few words of Spanish, but I can't speak it. I can't make myself understood, and that's a big hurdle to come over. Also, as I can't read it, I don't know the ingredients in the food and stuff like that. In America you have like Western food. It's basically the same food we have here, so it's much easier for me to kind of figure out what I can eat and what I can't eat. But yeah. Now I've traveled on about food and sorrow and things. Anyway, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm still a lot in pain. The pain isn't gone, but the head is a little bit better. And usually when I can get out of my head a little bit, I get to do a little bit more things and have a little more fun. I have a card I want to make today, or I have several cards I want to make today, but I am going to start the day off stitching, because I want my 100 stitches done this morning. Maybe I just stitched the whole day. So I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna do my stitches, and I'm gonna listen to my audiobook, which is Dorothy Must Die, and it is in the cross stitch finish line group that was in. I kind of sort of missed that, but you saw that I had put a little text in, so hopefully you saw that. Sometimes I was looking, I was certain it was in Stitch Mania, and I was looking for probably half an hour through every post, and like, it isn't here. So finally I asked a couple of friends of mine, and they're like, yeah, but it's in the cross stitch finish line. I'm like, how did I miss that? So yeah, happily enough, it was before I finished editing my video. I actually stopped editing my video because I kind of figured I'm not 100% sure that this is right. So it was good that I took that break. So I added that little text, and hopefully you saw that. But yeah, good morning guys. I hope you have an awesome day.
Have you seen such a cutie? She's purring like crazy.
Yeah, we have a neighbor who is nailing something to the wall. Totally hopelessly. I'm sitting here cuddling with my kitty while I'm doing my vlog thingy. She walked around and like meow, 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 meow. Like, but I'm here. And then she come here and she jumped up and she wanted to cuddle, so she got to cuddle. Now I'm gonna edit the vlog. My computer is awesome. I just exported the video, the vlogging video, and it went like this. So yeah, there's a big difference in it. However, I have noticed that certain applications take more memory if they have the possibility to do that. And the browsers I'm using, basically all of the browsers I'm using, are very specific to that. So I actually checked it, and Facebook is used to be a very it is one of those applications you have in your browser that eats memory. It really eats memory. The Facebook application that was open, or the tab with Facebook that was open right now, took about 1 gigabyte of memory. So if you are doing things on your computer and the computer is a little bit slow, and you don't need to use Facebook at that moment, close your browser and you will see how much faster your computer will run. So that's awesome. I am eating my breakfast. It's smoothie. It's a banana, orange, raspberry, and then it's kind of a mixed berries kind of thing. I think it's blackberries with some acai berries, hawthorn, a few of those different. I think it's hawthorn. Might be. It's the kind of berries that you find up in the north, and because you find them up in the north, they grow much slowly, and because they grow much slowly, you get a lot more antioxidants with your berries, and they're very, very good for you. So that is my breakfast. I did a double set yesterday, so yeah. I've been watching some YouTubes, and I'm going to continue watching some craft YouTubes and see if I can get a little bit inspired. I was wondering where my little Leia had gone, and she's gonna put herself out here. This is our balcony. we don't have that much on it. We have an extra chair because we have a lot of chairs. Christopher and me had the same chairs. My table we have moved out. I think his parents got it. But the chairs we kept, so we have like 8 chairs or something. But we have a little table. We have a blanket on it, so it's one of these glass tables, glass on top, and then it's this is actually the original pillow for our couch, but we have removed that one. We have other ones, and then you have one of these. Some days I really do like my lunches. So I already had my salmon because I need to have a certain amount of protein every meal. I'm not really doing that, but I should. This diet is, as I'm not having other carbs, I don't have the seed or the grains, any kind of grains. I need to eat much more other things, and one of the things I really need to eat more of is like vegetables, like broccoli and stuff, and I haven't since I came back. But I do eat a lot of fruits, and today's fruits are plums, strawberries and peaches. Now peaches is one of those fruits that I only can eat canned. The reason is I think that canned peaches are heated up. For the process of making them, being able to can them, you heat them up to a certain degree, and when you do that, you kind of change the proteins in it. My pa is the same. He can't eat fresh peaches. He gets really bad allergies, like I do, but he can eat canned peaches. So I eat those. So I've chopped up my peaches, my strawberries and my plums, and I'm now going to sit down and eat this, and then I think I'm going to stitch a little bit because I spent most of the day just trying to figure things out and like doing a t-shirt design that was asked by my boyfriend to make. So I have started a it's called Studio 6. It's not Studio, Society 6 store, which I will put some designs in when they come to me. That's the best part, I think, when you have all these different kinds of stores. You don't really and a Society 6 store is good in that way. It doesn't cost me anything. My Etsy store, every time I put something up, it costs me a certain amount of money, and it's only available for a couple of months. Then I have to reset it. So every time I reset it, it will cost me another amount of money. So I need to have a pretty big amount of money on top of what the materials and stuff costs. So it's expensive to have. However, I don't sell enough to have a proper web store, a proper store, because a proper store you have, instead for per product, you will have a fee that you pay all over. You usually do have a certain amount of fees on top for like payment, if you pay through PayPal and stuff like that. But with Society 6, everything is included. So I get a certain amount of money off the product, and it's not a huge amount of money, but if you kind of calculate how much just a t-shirt costs, how much it would cost for me to get a t-shirt printed, how many I needed to buy to get them printed and stuff like that, then it's actually it's a small but good money. So hopefully I will be making a few other designs and get them up on there, but this is just a little text design. I will share it to you when I have actually gotten it up there, and I will add my Society 6 link in my description. Yeah, so that's now I'm gonna have some breakfast. it is time to go sleeping, go cuddling under the covers. And I'm really tired, so that's the right decision to do. I was considering sitting up and finishing off the last about 100 stitches that I have on this page. It's not much, but it's late enough for it to be 1 or 2 hours more of stitching. I'm gonna head to bed instead and pick up my stitching tomorrow and have a morning finish instead, so it's easier to kind of take pictures and stuff. So yeah, that is going to be nice. I'm gonna show you, with me being back in here, I can show you every time. So here's the little project, and this is the stitches that is left, so just a little bit in the corner. Yeah, here he is. I really like it. There's a little snow on the branch there. Oh, it's gonna be awesome to get to open the frame tomorrow and look at the whole piece. It's 9 pattern pages on this project, but if I remember correctly, I don't think it was that many stitches neither on page 7 or page 9, so I only think it's a little bit of stitches down on page like a little roundy thingy on the middle page, something like that. So it's not that much left. It's a whole page in the middle here, and then that page is starting to, it's one bent and a little bent here. So yeah, he's looking good. Christopher got home. We had dinner today. We had fish and vegetables. I haven't been cheating on my diet. Yeah, I have been cheating on my diet. Had an ice cream on Saturday when I was out at my parents' place. They had gluten-free and lactose-free ice cream, so of course I needed to have one because I love ice creams. That's one of the things I'm a little bit iffy about with this diet. I won't be having ice creams because it's sugar in them too. I don't eat sugar. We'll see. I am going to meet up with my my nourishment guy somewhere in the end of this month. I have to go and add the time for it, so we'll see when it will be. And yeah, I need to eat more vegetables. That was what I was meant to say about it. I need to eat more vegetables. So today I boiled up some carrots, broccoli. It's not flower cabbage. We had this discussion before. I just lost it. The white one looks like broccoli, but it's white. I just lost the word. I know what it is. The word just went out of my mind. The Swedish translation is a flower cabbage, which is kind of fun. But and also some of those Brussels sprouts I had to. So I've been not pooping, farting quite a lot. But that what happened when you eat a lot of cabbage and stuff. But yeah, it was good. And then we had some fish, some halibut, just fried in the frying pan. Christopher had some potatoes, and yeah, pretty good. I am going to turn off here and head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!